So this is where we are going to do the guided practice. The first thing you're going to need to do is download a copy of the practice. Once you've done that, you can either print it out and work directly on the paper, or you can just use a blank piece of paper to solve the problems. You're going to complete each problem of the guided practice, pause the video before the solution is given, and try to solve each problem. Unpause it if you get stuck, or to check if you are correct. Here we go. This is number 1 for the guided practice. Use any strategy to subtract. Show your work. I'm going to use a strategy that works best for me. You use whatever strategy works best for you. So I'm going to take 485, and I'm kind of counting back. I'm kind of using an open number line, but without the open number line. So I'm going to subtract by place value. So 485 minus 100 is equal to 385. Now I'm going to subtract the tens. So 385 minus 30 is equal to 355, because 8 minus 3 is 5. And now I'm going to subtract my ones. So 355, I'm going to subtract a 5 to get to 350. And what do I have to subtract left is a 1, because 1 plus 5 equals 6. So my difference, what I found out, was 485 minus 136 is equal to 349. Pause the video, solve the next problem, unpause if you are stuck, or to check your work. So this is number 2, 457 minus 261. And I can see that I have more in the subtrahend, more in the smaller number in the tens place, than I have in the menu end, the larger number. So I'm going to have to regroup. What I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to subtract each place value at a time. So I'm going to subtract 200, then I'm going to subtract 60, and then I'm going to subtract 1, because that is the expanded form of 261. So I'm going to first subtract 200. So 457 minus 200 is equal to 257. So I subtracted that. Now I have to subtract 60. And this is where it gets a little crazy. Because I can't take 6 tens from 5 tens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use place value blocks to kind of show you what I'm doing. So 257, I'm only looking at this part here, 250, because 7 minus 0 is 7, so I don't have to worry about that. So 250, I have 2 flats and 5 rods, 2 hundreds and 5 tens. I need to take away 6 tens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exchange these flats for 10 rods apiece. So if this equals 250, then this also equals 250. I can take 60 from this. I can take 6 tens from 25 tens. So 5, 6. So what do I have left? 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Because 25 minus 6 equals 19. All I did was make the hundreds and tens, all tens. And I can take 6 away. So 257 minus 60 equals 197. And then I just have to take away 1 for this 1 here. So 197 minus 1 equals 196. So if a problem is giving you issues and the strategy you're using isn't quite working out, it's okay to kind of combine strategies to help yourself visualize what the problem's asking you to do. Pause the video, solve the next problem, unpause if you are stuck, or to check your work. This is problem number 3. It says 342 minus 134. Again, I am going to kind of count back. So I'm going to break 134 up into 100, 30, and 4. So 342. And now I'm going to subtract each place value at a time. 100 is equal to 242 minus 30 is equal to 212 minus 4, and that is equal to 208. So 342 minus 134 equals 208. Again, this is just a strategy that works best for me. Feel free to use the strategy that works best for you. Pause the video, solve the next problem, unpause if you are stuck, or to check your work. This is problem number 4. 321 minus 115. I'm going to do the same thing that I did. I'm going to break up 115 into 100 plus 10 plus 5. That is the expanded form of 115. And now I'm going to subtract each place value at a time from 321. So 321 minus 100 is equal to 221. Subtract 10 from that, and I get 211. Subtract 5 from that, and I get 206. So 321 minus 115 equals 206. And if you notice, if I add up everything that I subtracted, I get 115, which is what I am subtracting. And that's it.